Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now on this Manic Monday. I'm Justin Cool.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Happening now, a Jamestown man is accused of grabbing a woman's neck and throwing her to the ground. We'll have the details.
Plus, we take you behind the scenes of a nationally known television show that's filming right here in Chautauqua County. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's standing by live with a first look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin and Matt, and happy Monday, everybody. We hope you all had a wonderful weekend. As we take a look at First Defense Doppler, it is clear across the area. There is no weather hassles out there this afternoon. And you can see, actually, on the visible satellite imagery, those clouds are going away, and it's going to be a mainly sunny afternoon. So here's the forecast for the remainder of the afternoon, partly to mostly sunny. This is a nice spring day. High temperatures will range 64 right at the immediate Lake Erie waterfront to 75 well inland with a southwest wind, averaging around 5 to 10. A little bit more rain to go through this week, and we'll talk about it with that Brotherhood Property Maintenance 7-day a little bit later on in the show. Justin and Matt.
All right, thank you, Dakota. Our top story on this Monday, a City of Jamestown man was arrested Saturday after police said he grabbed a woman by the neck and threw her to the ground during a domestic incident on Charles Street. Jamestown police say 42-year-old Timmy Brown is charged with 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, 4th-degree criminal mischief, and aggravated family offense. Police say the woman's 2 children witnessed the altercation and dialed 911 for help. Brown was arrested and taken to Jamestown City Jail to await arraignment in this case.
And Pennsylvania State Police are investigating the death of a 7-year-old boy who was run over in Warren County on Saturday. Police say the incident happened around 8 p.m. in the parking lot of the Tidiute Overlook in Limestone Township. Investigators say the driver, 33-year-old Justin Edward Schweitzer of Tidiute, told them he was leaving the Overlook in his Chevrolet Silverado, and he was playing with the victim by speeding up as the child was trying to open the vehicle door. Troopers say the boy fell and was run over by the car. The juvenile was later pronounced dead at Warren General Hospital. Now, investigators did not release the name of that child or his relationship to the adult driver.
And production of a nationally renowned military home renovation show is now underway in Asheville. And on Sunday, WNY News Now got a special look behind the scenes. Lifetime's military makeover with Montel features Cody Willett. He's a local Air Force veteran who was severely injured in a rocket-propelled grenade (RPG) attack during a mission in Kandahar, Afghanistan. Now, in addition, Willett is overcoming another obstacle after he slipped and fell on the ice earlier this winter. The vet won the remodel after applying online for Lifetime's military makeover show. Art Edmonds, he's the co-host of Military Maker. He tells WNY News Now that crews are working hard to complete the remodel before Thursday's reveal.
We're taking down walls, we're opening up the space, we're putting in new flooring, we're painting, their appliances have just arrived. We've got just all kinds of stuff happening. They have a downstairs sort of family media room, man cave type space that we're converting, making it more family friendly. There's a lot of work going into it, and when Jennifer gets in there, our designer, she's going to sort of customize it to the kids and make it a personal space that they can live and grow in.
Now, Edmonds say fans of the show have come from all across the area to help out. Volunteers from the Joseph P. Dwyer program, that's a veteran peer-to-peer support group, have been on site all week assisting the film crew, contractors, and the Willets during this transformation project. Now, Matt, production of the military makeover will conclude on Thursday of this week when the Willets will finally get to see their new renovated home.
You know, I'm really excited for that, Justin.
Yeah, me too.
And you know what? I have to admit to you, I am a little jealous because potentially on Thursday, our producers are telling me that I might, well, actually not at that time. I think a different time in the morning I'm on assignment. So that'll consume a little bit of time.
Yeah.
You get the good stuff.
I always get the good ones. I'm going to be able to be on site for that reveal, covering the Willets. And I know WNY News Now exclusively broke this story months ago, talking with Cody and his family about his mission and his life's work and his military service that we are so very grateful for. To see the Dwyer program, Cody Willett, his family, and these folks from all across the country come together to transform this home is amazing. And to see it, to see the production of it is really cool too, because I don't think a lot of people realize what goes into it. I mean, everything behind that door right there is a complete secret. I've been sworn to secrecy, let me tell you. It's really cool to see the work going on and the segments and how big time Hollywood is really taking over Asheville. If you drive down their street, you will see cars and cars and cars and cars and cars and cars of people and production trucks and lights and equipment. So it's a really cool thing, and we're very thankful for the company and for Art for speaking with us yesterday as we're able to show this off and show a gem and some great work by them. It's really amazing, and certainly the family is deserving. So
absolutely, and just out of curiosity, I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with any veterans as it is,
right?
But did they have like any security there? How they kind of keep it?
No, they didn't. I don't think that's really such a big concern at this point. They did have a lot of coffee, which I know Matt is a really big fan of. That they had, especially early on a Sunday. So they had that available for everybody there.
That's always good.
We'll continue to track this story and bring the updates on Thursday. Probably going to do talking with the producers. They say don't make any promises, but we're probably going to do a little bit of Facebook Live action too to kind of show the big convoy that'll be bringing the Willets. So it'll be really cool. I gotta stop talking because I've already probably told too much.
Well,
because Cody Willett might be watching, him and his family. So sorry, Cody.
Well, you didn't say anything about the house, which is good. I'm proud of you, and you're not going to say anything because if you do, I'm told by management that you will, at the very least, be suspended for a couple weeks
with pay.
Without. Oh, no, never with pay. You know how that goes.
Darn.
And you know what they mean by suspended in this business, but we won't go there.
We won't go there. Please. No, let's change the subject before we give them any ideas, Matthew. Hello to Wendy. Happy Monday to you. Jared, great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Karen, hello. And she's thanking Dakota for turning up the heat this past weekend, and hopefully he'll be doing the same this week, Karen. Pam, hello to you. Hello to Patricia. Hello to David. Good afternoon. It is absolutely lovely outside. 100% agree. I got an assignment that'll take me out there hitting the streets this afternoon, so that'll be awesome. Andrew, hello to you. Donna, and Donna Williams and Donna Jock both joining us. So hello to all of you. Happy Monday. Hopefully you are having a great day. Trisha, hello to you. And you're absolutely right, Wendy. Such a great story there in Asheville. They're doing really a ton of good. So we're super excited about that. Coming up, we have a lot more to tell you about. An update on the measles, why they're still on the rise and where is it most concentrated. And they're telling us it's pretty close to home. We'll tell you the details on that.
Well, first, Chautauqua County Executive and candidate for State Senator George Borrello, he's going to discuss next month's primary. Dakota.
Turning up the heat. Wait until we get to July when it's 86 and a dew point of 71. The high yesterday, though, was 61. That's a bit below average, but hey, the good news is it's nice and warm for today. News Now continues in a minute, so don't you go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Coming soon to downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops, restaurant and tavern.
I have some real old-timey dishes on there that I'm just giving new life to. Like there's a shepherd's pie on there that's gonna have some bison in it, real thick hearty gravy. Then I'm also doing beer flights. We're pairing it with a set of sliders, a set of tacos, and a set of mini rolls. So everything's gonna have its own pair so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything and all the beers. We don't want to be known as the restaurant in the hotel. We want to be known as Pearl City Hops.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
And happening now, New York State Senate candidate and Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello says that he feels confident heading into a June Republican primary for 57th Senate District seat. Borrello, speaking with WNY News Now last week during his official campaign kickoff, says that whoever steps forward and challenges him for the seat, Republican or Democrat, he will be ready to face them, boasting his record.
You know, all I can tell you is what I know about myself. He seems like a nice person, but what I can tell you is one of my favorite quotes, as you know, is from Benjamin Franklin, and that's "well done is better than well said." And I can show you what I've done and the results that we've seen, and that to me it speaks volumes. And it's about, again, it's not about me personally. It's about working together, bringing people together, facilitating, collaborating. So I just acted as an agent in a way. So to tell that story to others, and to tell people that's what I'm about, I think that will separate me from whomever it is I might be facing.
Now, our Allegheny Board of Legislators Chairman Kirk Crandall is challenged Borrello in March for the Republican nod. This after New York State Senator Kathy Young resigned her position to take a position outside of government. A 22-year-old political newcomer from Freedom, New York, Austin Morgan, meanwhile, is running on the Democrat ticket.
In other political news, City of Jamestown mayoral candidate Andrew Liuzzo reiterates his message of change during a rally that happened on Saturday morning at Lori's Country Cafe on Foote Avenue. Liuzzo says that change starts with the voters. The current city councilman at large says he's willing to listen to what people want. In addition, the Republican candidate says that the downtown area looks great, but the rest of the town has been forgotten. Liuzzo also calls for mayoral term limits. He says that mayors should only be able to serve 4-year terms, and that city council members should only be able to serve 4 2-year terms. For more on Liuzzo and the rally, you can head on over to our website, WNYNewsNow.com, and check out our mobile app.
Measles cases are still on the rise here in the United States. The Centers for Disease Control said today that the number of cases reported so far this year has climbed to 764 in 23 states. That's 60 more than the number reported by the CDC last week, and 52 of those new cases came out of New York State. These outbreaks are the longest and largest since measles was declared eliminated in the U.S. in the year 2000. Last week, New York City's Deputy Health Commissioner said that the local outbreak isn't under control yet, due in part to anti-vaccination advocates leading what they called misinformation campaigns. Updated counts for measles cases are released by the CDC each Monday.
And people in Canada seem pretty happy about weed being legalized. In fact, about 500,000 of them say they've lit up before, or get this, even at work. And that's just since February. The latest National Cannabis Survey was released Thursday of last week. It shows about 18% of Canadians use marijuana, and that's about 5.3 million people who have smoked weed in the last 3 months. It's a 4% bump since this time last year, which tends to make sense since recreational cannabis was legalized on October 17th of last year. Now, here's another interesting stat from that study we pulled. About 646,000 Canadians tried weed over the last 3 months, and about half are 45 years or older. Experts say that's probably because more and more people are turning to marijuana to help with chronic pain, such as sleep issues or cancer treatment. Yeah, interesting survey. It certainly makes sense. You
Yeah.
legalize recreational marijuana in states like Colorado and or most recently our neighbors to the north in Canada. More people, I suppose, would use it because you could go to a store and buy it without facing prosecution. So it'll be interesting to see when they make that jump here in New York, because I know a lot of people are certainly calling for it. Andrew Cuomo leading that charge, saying he's going to do it this year. So we'll see.
You know, the last I heard was he wanted to get that passed by June, but then I've heard reports it won't be passed till 2020, so I don't know what's going on.
Right. He says that he wants it this year, but time is ticking. I mean, it is May, and there's only so much certainly that they can push through. And he's had a lot of other things at the top of his agenda recently.
Absolutely.
So it seems like that has gone to the side, at least for now. So, hello to all of you. Dakota's chiming in. He says, "How would corporate feel if our staff burns some trees while on the clock?" I'm pretty sure, Dakota, if you remember correctly, in our contract we'd be terminated when we have those drug tests. That any time that we find, even in your system from the night before, as of right now, that's what would happen. So, and certainly, local officials, that's one of their biggest concerns, is that when you show up to work high, you're not thinking properly. That's what they say. And it's compared to the same thing as drinking alcohol, coming to work drunk, coming to work high. It's the same thing. That's what they tell us. So interesting, nevertheless, and very, I guess controversial is the word for it, certainly, on both sides of the aisle. And I think from people young, old, and indifferent. I mean, certainly, we've seen that.
Absolutely. So, well, looking elsewhere here in the comments, what do we got, Justin, on the clock? Do we have a clock? Do we have an imaginary clock?
Well, it's 12:22.
Well, have you ever heard on the clock in the draft, in the NFL draft?
I don't know sports, Matt. You know that.
Well,
what's the clock?
Every time a team comes up for the pick, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers are now on the clock.
Okay, so now they have to make the decision before the clock runs out, so to speak. Okay, I get that.
Yeah. So, what comments on the clock?
What a great segue.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about that
the marijuana
stuff. So it certainly that looks like that's going to keep going on. Saying hello to Cindy, hello to Jared, hello to Patricia, hello to let's see here. Who haven't I given a shout out to? Deborah, hello to you. Hopefully you are doing well. I don't think I've given you a shout out yet. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's standing by with a look at our First Defense weather forecast.
And later, one of the most influential women in the world gives birth. We'll have the details as News Now continues.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Turn to Brotherhood Property Maintenance for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, no matter the season. Brotherhood Property Maintenance does it all, from professional plowing during the winter months to expert landscaping all summer long. Count on Brotherhood Property Maintenance for mowing, landscaping, tree work, spring and fall cleanup, plus snow removal. Serving both commercial and residential lots, check out Jamestown's fastest growing landscaping crew on Facebook or call us right now to book an appointment.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Ooh, there's a big debate going on about that illegal marijuana stuff in the comments. Woo. As we take a live look over the Warren City Bank, you can see traffic flowing A-OK over the Hickory Street Bridge. And look at that. Not really a cloud in the sky with a temperature of 69 degrees. And Swinging the Alphabet, y'all remember that song from the Three Stooges? The short is actually called Violent is the Word for Curly, if you want to hear that song. But take a look at these temperatures over the last 7 days. 81 degrees last Wednesday. Can you believe that? That was like summertime warmth, and now that's gone, and temperatures have been up and down over the past 7 days. Yesterday we were at 61 degrees, and now we're back in the 70s once again for today. Live look outside, HD News Now cam. Looks like the birds, I don't know if they're playing or they're fighting there. That's very interesting. The current temperature at the airport is 64. We got a variable wind at 5, and the dew point's at 43. So when the dew point's in the 40s, that means the air is rather dry. And even though we do have a little bit of rain coming, nothing on First Defense Doppler on the live sweep. But as we zoom the radar out, you can see there is some rain in the upper Great Lakes that will be kind of moving our way. But again, with the dew point that low, the air is very dry. So I don't think a lot of this is actually going to get here until probably tonight and tomorrow. So we'll time it out for you on Future Scan. Nothing through the day. So if you have anything to do outdoors, get out and do it. Now tonight the model tries to paint a few of those little isolated to scattered showers. Again, the chance of that's going to be rather small. I think the better chance is probably going to be tomorrow as we get some more rain to come in here. But again, it's not going to be anything widespread, and it's not going to be a total washout at that. But of course, you will be dodging some raindrops as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So let's go zone by zone. We'll start first of all at the eastern areas first. I actually forgot which area I put this in first, but temperatures in the eastern areas will spike into the 70s. Look at you, Warren, 74 degrees, plentiful sunshine. Lake Erie shoreline, of course, will stay cooler because of a southwest wind coming across the lake. The lake water temperature is 36 degrees, so the lake acts like a big air conditioner and keeps the immediate Lake Erie waterfront areas cooler. So for tonight, there is the chance for those scattered rain showers. Again, nothing too big. Temperatures back into the mid to upper 40s for most areas. Next 7 days of your life are on that screen. Again, we go back into the 50s for tomorrow. We go back into the 60s for midweek, and I wish I could give you something better for the weekend. Only lower 60s will do it. Sports is next, so don't go away.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Manic Monday, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. Later today, both the JV and varsity Jamestown Red Raiders baseball teams have road conference games against the Orchard Park Quakers. The Jamestown varsity team is currently 2-6 on the season, have lost 3 in a row, and lost their last game 14-0 against the Warren Dragons on Saturday. Meanwhile, the JV team won their game against Warren 10-6, which was also on Saturday. The JV game will be at 5 o'clock, and the varsity game will be at 7 o'clock. In the NHL playoffs, 2 teams have the opportunity to close the door in the second round of the playoffs and advance to the third round. At 7 o'clock with a 3-2 series lead, the Boston Bruins will be on the road against the Columbus Blue Jackets for Game 6 of a second-round Eastern Conference playoff game. Boston won Game 5 4-3 on Saturday. Out on the west side, the San Jose Sharks also have an opportunity to close out a second-round series with their 10 p.m. road game against the Colorado Avalanche. San Jose posted a 2-1 win against Colorado on Saturday, taking a 3-2 series lead. Both these games will be televised on NBC Sports and can be viewed on either their app or the NHL app. In NBA playoff action, 2 teams have an opportunity to take a 3-1 series lead tonight. The first game being at 7 o'clock, the Boston Celtics will host the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 4 of an Eastern Conference semifinals playoff game. Milwaukee currently has a 2-1 series lead, winning Game 3 123-116 last Friday. Out on the West Coast, the Golden State Warriors also look to take a 3-1 series lead tonight at 9:30 as they will be on the road against the Houston Rockets. Up 2-1 in the series, the Warriors have been crowned NBA Finals champions 3 times in the last 4 years. Houston did win Game 3 in overtime, 126-121 on Saturday. Both of these games will be televised on TNT and can be viewed on the NBA app. That's it for sports today. Justin and Matt, back to you.
All right, Norm, great to have you in studio with us.
It's great to be here.
Awesome, thank you. Well, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, whoops, that's one bit of blooper, has given birth to a boy. She and Prince Harry announced on their Instagram accounts this morning. The palace says that the baby was born in the early morning hours and that the boy weighs 7 pounds and 3 ounces. The palace says that both the Duchess and the baby are healthy and doing well. More details are expected in the coming days. The palace says that Prince Harry was by her side, but that they didn't confirm where the birth took place. The baby will be the 7th in line to the British throne, behind Prince Charles, Prince William, and his 3 children, and Prince Harry. He will be the 7th great-grandchild for Britain's Queen Elizabeth II. For more on Prince Harry and the Duchess's birth, you can check out our website at WNYNewsNow.com, and don't forget to download our mobile app. But see, what's sad is I had that right pre-broadcast.
Yeah, but I'm confused. Okay, I get everybody confused. So this is Harry and Meghan Markle?
Yes.
Okay, so then isn't there a William and a Kate?
Yes, and they're above Harry and Meghan. So all of their children, so there's Harry and William are brothers, William being the older brother.
Yeah.
I only know this because my grandparents really like the royals. All
right.
But so his family is first in line basically, and then Harry's family is second in line. But everyone who's born in the first family is ahead of the people in the second family for succession of the throne, so to speak. But in today's world, it's all
symbolic,
anyways.
right?
I mean, Theresa May, as of right now, is the elected prime minister who truly does it, so runs the country. So.
All right. Well, I'm glad I get to learn. Yeah. Now, Wendy, going into comments here, she's not talking about the Meghan Markle. She's talking about the Celtics. Tell you what.
Norm. We'll bring Norm back in, because why not? He's sitting here with us.
Hey, what's happening?
So, really exciting NBA action then. Wendy says, woo, go Celtics. You think that they'll move on this evening?
Well, it's a 2-1 series lead, and those playoff series go to 7 games. Mm-hmm. So if Milwaukee wins, they're up 3-1.
Okay. Yeah. So Celtics really, in order to dominate, would have to start winning.
Well,
they need to win to even the series.
Everybody knows the key. You have to contain the Greek Freak, and who honestly can stop him from the Celtics?
Nobody.
I mean, and this is with all due respect to the Celtics. And here's the thing about Boston, and I think Norm can attest to this. They have a young, talented squad. I mean, their core of Jason Tatum and what's his name?
There's Marcus Smart,
Kyrie,
Gordon Hayward from
Hayward, but I'm missing one more.
Jalen,
not Adams. But yeah, just that young core. I mean, if they could stay healthy over the next few years, they will win a ring. I tell you.
So Wendy, then you must be a New England fan all around that.
Because she likes the Bruins.
And she likes Dakota's Patriots.
Well, I'm impressed that you know the Bruins. I'm just going to tell you.
Hey, I know a little bit, all right?
Oh,
just a little bit.
Speaking of Dakota
knows more than I about the weather mainly, but also those Patriots teams.
Well, I just got to make one comment very quickly. I have to be the only person on the planet who doesn't care about the royal family. I'm not British.
No,
I don't
you're
care.
right, though. No, you're right though, because
I mean, like, why does the whole world revolve around the royal family? I don't understand.
I asked that same question this morning because they've been doing this royal baby watch every day religiously on my morning news network, national wire thing that I like to watch, and it's like, that's great, but how does that really affect everybody? I don't know if it does, and I think if anything, like.
A member of the royal family can buy a bottle of water and they've got press all over it. Let's take a look at the Brotherhood Property Maintenance 7-day before I get myself in trouble. So 72 degrees today. We go back down to the 50s tomorrow, but the 60s will be here to stay. And the average high this time of the year is 65. And I wish I could give you that for the weekend, but looks like we're going to be down into the low 70s, J-Matt. Or the low 60s, I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? We'll take it. 72 today. It's beautiful. Thank you. I miss you, Dakota. In case everyone wants to know, what happened was our green wall.
We're having a little technical gafunkles with the green wall, so.
Oh boy, it is what it is. But hey, we'll get that.
It's Monday.
fixed.
What do you want?
It's Monday. The computers don't like Monday. That's it for us today. We like Monday, though. We'll be back tomorrow with Tuesday, not Monday. Have a great day.